Poulenc's Dialogue of the Carmelites is the operatic depiction, which is based on the true story of the Carmelite nuns who were persecuted and then executed in the French Revolution. There are a lot of amazing characters in Poulenc's Dialogue of the Carmelites, but Blanche is at the heart of everything, and we kind of go through as an audience the journey of the nuns through her lens. So we travel through the self-doubt and the questioning of one's faith and the questioning of one's ego and selfishness in relationship to that faith through Blanche's eyes. And this is about a struggle to attain a sort of religious freedom. I think the tough bit about Blanche is going to be trying to share and allow the audience to experience with her questioning of herself and her questioning of those around her. I mean, I think she's the least knowing of her own identity, and I think that's why she veers on and off course with the other sisters. But people have said to me that it's challenging to portray her because she's one of the least likable characters. And I want to examine that because I feel like even the least likable characters have very complex stories and ranges of emotions that can be drawn upon in order to allow the audience to experience the humanity of that character. So in a way, that's what I'm looking most forward to, is finding a person that people can understand. And it's kind of what draws me to a lot of the complex characters that I play, is finding the commonalities and the humanity of that person that people can relate to, because these stories are only worth telling if people can relate to them. You know, this piece is a strange piece because you would think it's only religious, but it's not. It's sort of part-time psychological thriller, and there is a lot of suspense as the nuns march towards the end to the guillotine. So I have no idea what Barrie is going to do with this piece, and in fact, thinking about the choice of Barrie Kosky for this particular piece, I think it will make most people want to cross oceans to come and see exactly what the combination of Barrie, myself, and all of the wonderful cast and creative team at Glyndebourne are going to do with a piece that seems so spelled out. I know already that Barrie doesn't want to have all the nuns inhabit, so I think these are curiosities that are going to bring a lot of people into the theater to see how one could execute this piece while not coloring inside the lines. And if there's anybody who doesn't color inside the lines, it's Barrie Kosky. So I think we will have to see what he's going to do with the end of this piece. And I imagine that will also be largely dependent on the singers and actors that he's working with and what we end up doing in the room. It's one of the huge gifts of a new production it is that you start with a very open slate and anything can happen. So I'm looking forward to that because that's exactly what thrills me in life, is creating these characters and using everything I've got from within and using the canvas of my face and my body and my voice to create something new and very original to myself. So I cannot wait for that experience.